We are on draft for Game 2, Overclockers versus Arkangel. So no Harrison, no shows, very similar to Game 1, so not much is being changed right here so far. Hopefully you guys are still there, and hopefully you guys can share the stream as well. It is becoming very, very intense here in the Smart Arena Coliseum. By the way, we are live here. You can watch still, buy the tickets, you can still make it to the grand finals. Of course, none of this would be possible
without EGG Network and Moonson. Not forgetting our legendary sponsors, Smart and Realme and HyperX, our elite sponsors.
That's right. One of the most beautiful headsets and phones you can see this day. We still have Rio got the Lunox. That's good damage from Arkangel already.
They finally get the Lunox, but they get to guarantee themselves the Grok and the Leomord, taking away the Leomord from Kilowash.
Yes, that's very, very important. Again, some teams, they would say, Kilowash, we have to ban this guy out. His hero pool is not that big. If we can deal with that, we can probably do a lot to hinder the Arkangel lineup. But so far, I feel like Kilowash, he just expanded so well.
Akai should be the very good pick here. Of course, if they just keep focusing on banning out Kilowash, it's going to leave Jeff Cutie at a really good start because Jeff Cutie will be less prioritized.
So that's a lot of, distraction that could be provided by these guys. And hopefully Rio can have a good control of the early game as well through this Lunox. I think that's going to be the win condition for Arkangel. Just with this half of the draft, right? Just ban out, just try to control Rio. And they make sure that Rio doesn't go overboard. That could be a win condition for Overclockers.
The Overclockers right now, it's looking really good. And of course, I want to mention this ban from Arkangel, the Kadita. They banned Taku out. The Kadita made such a statement yesterday with the rough waves that shut Brent Esports out and also IDNS. So Taku being respected here with that Kadita ban.
And Kadita is gonna be very, very hard pressed. I feel like a lot of teams are gonna start banning that out just because of the performance of yesterday. That was so clean. Like that was a 9-0. Was it not 9-0?
Yeah, I think it was 10. I think it was 10-0.
My gosh.
My goodness. And of course, Benavir is going to be taken away from Rio.
I like the storyline that we can see here where Arkangel kind of, takes vengeance for Brent Esports because they were sent back home very quickly by this team.
Who else is there to support Wonson and your now allies with your enemy?
Yes, exactly.
Brent Esports are rooting for Arkangel right now. They want the Filipinos to be the champions, and they're working on that right now. They're up a game, and Overclockers, they lock in Gujan and Guinevere.
Yes, exactly. So, let's see if that's going to be cleaned up here. So, that's a lot of magic damage, by the way, on the side of Overclockers.
That is.
Some of the most mobile mages that you can ever think of. Guinevere and Gushin.
Oh?
This looks very intense here.
This is Tigreal. I would agree with a Tigreal pick. I would honestly.
Definitely very plausible. However, Gadokacha, that's something I haven't actually seen a lot from Arkangel, so I'll be honest, I'm a bit surprised.
I'm a bit surprised as well because Tigreal, I agree with a Tigreal.
Yeah, I guess so. Right.
But let's see, this is Arkangel at that matter, so let's see how it works out because this is not the first time we've seen a Gadokacha.
Yeah, this is not the first time. It does work out. Has a lot of synergies with a lot of different heroes. So this is definitely going to be a surprise for us. But most importantly, I hope this is a surprise for the Overclockers because that could be the oomph that Arkangel needs to clean this out.
They need that big push. But again, I just want to emphasize how Tigreal would have been a better pick at least. It would have been just a bit better. Just a bit better.
You know what? I gotta say that is a possibility, but first off, we have to see what happens when we go into the match. It is going to be Overclockers versus Arkangel for Game 2.
Alright, for Overclockers, we have Grok, Minotaur, Leomord, Gujan, and Guinevere. So it's
we're
going
not
to
going to
be
able to watch out who who uses whom. For the
yeah,
meantime,
yeah.
though, Lusty giving a hard time on the bottom side. That's a power. That's a lacking power of a Gatot Kacha. He's gonna have to make a run for it.
Not dead. He's not dead. Lusty is way too tanky to be killed in the early game, especially the fact that they don't have items just yet.
Yeah, right now, it's gonna be the late game plays here for Arkangel with that carry as well as the fam. So early game, it's all about Rio. Again, pretty similar to what happened earlier.
Yeah, Arkangel not invading too much right now. They're just focusing on their own thing, and the crab coin has finally spawned, and they will be rotating towards that, and no action is gonna happen anytime soon.
We're gonna chill for now. Please share the stream, by the way, if you're watching at home. We just had to relive this video, so hopefully you can go ahead and help us share it out and support Arkangel and Overclockers here in this match.
All right, the bottom lane looks to be having a bit of a clash right now, a bit of a skirmish, but Lusty will be able to back away from this one, just receiving just a bit of damage.
Yeah, just a little bit. Bottom lane, I think is a possible kill. Lusty is
Here we
gonna
go. The
catch
taunt is gonna come in.
Boots.
Poons is gonna be caught out as well. He's gonna be bursted down, but he will be able to escape this one. But he's in the middle of the enemy team. Jeff Giddy Forever will get that kill for first blood.
Follow up here on the back though. Rio
And
in a bad place.
Rio in a bad place indeed, and the Lusty will be the next one to fall. But Jeff Giddy Forever will be the next one to recall.
Oh, Lusty, very, very close by. Overclockers didn't want to commit anymore, but they got a lot from that. Now even Stevens on the resource score here. They could get the turtle very easily.
Jeff Giddy Forever, very, very aware of his surroundings. He recalled the moment he saw 3 people responding to the bottom lane. So he survived, not giving any more kills to Overclockers.
Absolutely, and now Overclockers, they will try to rotate here around the area, trying to catch someone off guard, but for the meantime, Overclockers, you know what, they're also on this farming kind of stage where they also need to lean more strong. Rio!
Rio is gonna get caught as well. That's 3 assists for Overclockers.
Overclockers looking a lot better here. So hold on. We have the Leomord. He is farming up. Bad Apple. I feel like he's getting a lot stronger. Oh, hold on.
Here we go. Lusty is going to be in a bad spot. The Minnow Fury is going to be activated. Jeff Giddy Forever has to back away, but they will be running away safely for this one.
Yeah, that's actually a big problem here for the Arkangel squad. That big problem is that carry does not have that much damage yet.
Yeah,
he does need to build up a lot of items as well. So if Rio isn't making big action, Arkangel cannot do anything.
And they need a late game. They need to reach this to the late game, or else Arkangel will be in very big trouble. Because at the same time, Taku, if given the amount of farm that he needs and also the amount of items that he wants, he should be fine, honestly.
Absolutely, I gotta agree. I feel like the itemization is all that we're waiting for the meantime. The bottom lane though, Arkangel is still being pressured so much. I mean, Overclockers, they know this is probably going to be the damage later on. This is what we need to guard, and they're doing that just now.
All right, so here we go. The bottom lane turret is going to potentially be destroyed, but 3 people on the bottom lane right now. Lusty has to back away. They were trying to look for him right now, but the Kacha tries to charge in, but won't find anybody.
Yep,
Kozo is at the side right now trying to find Rio. The wild charge is going to be activated, forcing the Order Brilliance out for Rio.
I feel like Overclockers, they finally realized that, you know what, this guy, this Rio is probably our biggest headache, even in the last game. So we probably need to just force the Grok to, you know, pressure that Rio in a bad position, and we should be fine. They're doing that right now.
They should be contesting for this turtle at this point because this will be the second turtle for Overclockers right now. Jay is just trying to be a nuisance. He's trying to zone them out, and now the Gacha is going to come in with his ultimate as well, but the Minnow Fury is going to turn things around. This is going to be a complete wipeout for Overclockers right now. Just a few more hits for
Jeff
Meow.
Giddy is following up!
Cutie is following up as well, but Meow is going to be chased down underneath his turret, and Rio will be backing away, but Jeff Cutie will follow up. They need to push in if they want this next kill in, and very good fight from Arkangel.
So Arkangel, they got some kills, but they still need to push here. Meow, forcing under the tower. Lunox, does he have the brilliance? He does. Uses it offensively. Gets Meow low.
What?
He does have HP still, but tower is already down. And Rio picks up the kill. That's a killing spree for the Lunox.
Killing spree indeed for the Lunox, but Bad Apple is going to follow up. The Phantom Steed is called out, but he will be backing away. He does not want to overcommit, and Overclockers, just a bit of an advantage for Arkangel right now.
Little bit by little bit, Arkangel, they're coming back from a very bad early game deficit once more. Pretty similar to what happened in game 1, where they really needed to hold up until Jeff Judy can actually be stronger in the late game.
Alright, so now Overclockers is just taking it a bit slow right now. Arkangel getting a bit of a power spike. Rio has 3 kills, Kilowash still has 1 as well as Jeff Cutie.
So, the question is, how well are those kills going to translate into items? How fast and how quickly? And that's something that Overclockers, they don't want to find out at all. Right now, they are pushing on top side.
Oh, and the wall is going to be put down, but that's only going to force Jeff Cutie out of position. But that's not going to do anything. A potential skirmish might happen right now. The Minoan Fury should be activated. The Order Brilliance is also
Lusty
used.
makes it out!
And Lusty makes it out as well. And Jay, the Grok charge is going to be used. Rio is in not a bad spot right now, but he is taken dangerously low. The Incandescence is also used. But at the top lane though, Jeff Cutie is being converged on by Bad Apple, and Jeff Cutie will fall, and the wall will also be put down.
That is a sign of a very powerful Leomord right now though. Taco is doing damage. Jay jumps in, doesn't have the Hurricane Dance just yet, so we will have to fall back. The turtle will be the next one for Overclockers.
It should be an easy turtle for Overclockers. Arkangel cannot do anything about this. They cannot contest, forcing Arkangel to recall because they're all very low. And if they try to contest this, they would die.
Yeah, and turtle will go over to that cushion, just add so much damage to those shadow blades that will be thrown later on. So gotta watch out for the cushion, guys. If you're Arkangel, you have to be aware of every bush.
Alright, so every bush indeed, and Jay is hiding in one right now, and Kozo just walks in, face checks, and doesn't care.
Yep, no care in the bottom lane. Kiluwash is also forcing himself up on the tower, but Taco, because of the turtle buff, has huge amounts of wave clear now. Rio, he dives in, has darkening, but will fly over to the backside.
Taku is gonna get that kill as well. He's gonna be slain, and got the Gacha will knock people up, and Lusty, the red health bars are slowly disappearing though. The Violet Requiem is also used, the silence on the Minotaur. Arkangel are slowly coming back from this one, but Bad Apple's being a complete nuisance, and now that's gonna be 4 people down for Arkangel, and Overclockers turned that around perfectly.
Jeff Cutie Forever was not present in that fight. He was actually killed by the Leomord. Will he make a retribution kill? For now, Jeff Cutie, he seems like he has the items that he needs. He can probably fight later on, so that's something we have to watch out for. But for now, the item lead and the gold lead still on the side of the Vietnamese squad.
The only reason why Arkangel did not get to win that clash was because Jeff Cutie was not present. He was pushing mid lane rather.
Yeah, the gold lead very much in favor of Overclockers consistently. I mean, there were team fights they were losing, and a lot more members of Arkangel were surviving, but they are still pretty much ahead in gold because of so much push being done by Bad Apple as well.
Alright, so the mid lane, a potential, they're gonna find out the Minotaur is gonna be there, so they know where they're gonna rotate to. But look at this, the top lane is being pushed further in, and now the Violet Requiem onto Kilowash, but he's not gonna be able to do anything. The Cover Inferno is also activated, and Pools is in big trouble right now. Kilowash will be able to take him down in just a few more hits with the Mega Kill.
1v1!
The 1v1 in the background as well. Kilowash will be able to take the Guinevere down, but the Minoan Fury is gonna be activated. Lusty is gonna try to go for the protection for Rio, but Rio is in big trouble right now, not in a very good spot. He's gonna be taken down. The wall is also put down, and Lusty uses his ultimate to get out.
Great escape from that boy right there, but that opens up the possibility of a Lord. This time around, there is no one to steal from Arkangel except for Kiluwash. Will this happen? That is a big question.
Alright, so Kilowash, are you gonna go for a steal at this point? But Kozo is smarter than this. They're gonna try to go in for this. The Cutter Inferno is gonna be activated. It's gonna be secured. The Lord is secured by Overclockers, and Kilowash is gonna be taken down in the process.
I think that's going to be a very difficult obstacle to overcome here for Arkangel right now. Overclockers, they're looking really strong. They're pushing up on the mid lane. They have Lord advantage in a few moments, and they're just waiting for it, waiting for the minion waves to get in line and getting into a killing mode here. Overclockers, they know they could win this.
Overclockers now have the jungle control of Arkangel. What is Arkangel gonna do? They don't have a single ounce of map control at this point. They all need to go for more kills because they can't get any more objectives, because they're just being starved.
Yeah,
It's all being taken out by Overclockers.
Absolutely. Like, the time for farming is over. The time for the full 5v5 team fight is now. And can they win it? We will have to wait and see.
This
as
could
the
be the
Lord
defining
walks up.
factor. The Phantom Steed is going to be activated as well. A lot of members from Arkangel is going to be melted down. And now, one by one, members of Arkangel are going to fall. They're going to focus on the base at this point, and now it could be a potential turnaround fight. But it's still not looking good. Jeff Kitty Forever is not making a single impact in this game, so they all have to back away. Overclockers just rotating to the mid lane, and another fight will happen, I'm sure. Kilowash just tries to go into the front line, but they're still lacking a lot of members right now. This could be a lot of pressure. This could be the end game for Arkangel, and now Taku is gonna come in. Kilowatt just tries to focus out.
Minions are not here yet. They're
Minions
waiting.
are not here. They are still waiting, and now just a few more fights, and now the Minotaur is gonna be activated, and Arkangel will fall. And this is GG. Overclockers take back Game 2.
Yeah, game 2 back in the hands of the Vietnamese players. Arkangel 1-1 against Overclockers. What a win from the Vietnamese squad.
And Matthew gets exactly what he wants. A Game 3. Overclockers just took it back. And once again, I'd like to emphasize that Overclockers is not a team to be slept on.
Absolutely. Overclockers from Vietnam really tearing it up here. And again, these guys, you can see their power, right? Bad Apple on the Liam Ward, like, you cannot say a bad thing about him. He played it almost perfectly. He even stopped a Lunox with momentum. He killed Rio with a momentum, not even in Phantom Steed mode. So the power of these guys are very, very strong individually. You guys gotta watch out for the team fights, because that's sometimes when Arkangel will make a comeback.
And in that final clash, the reason why they won that was because of that Phantom Steed being called. It ran down 3 people, just depleting a lot of health from those 3, and just forced them to go back to their base and just heal up, but it was too late already. So Bad Apple definitely the MVP of that game.
So the get out catch up pick, I don't know if you guys agree, but I feel like right now it does look a bit iffy. It's very difficult to place. It's very slow to land, and I mean, it did save Jay's life a lot of the times. So other than that, the engagements that the Gato Kasha made were a bit off. I feel like we have a lot of other options, right? So I feel like we can just look and see the highlights.
Let's see what went wrong for Arkangel at this point. Overclockers just absolutely dominated them. Although the first few minutes of the game, Arkangel did look kind of good, but it just snowballed from there as soon as Rio started to die.
And man, Coolizo, the solo assassination mission on the Rio, right?
And
my gosh,
the knockup, the 4-man knockup from Kuzo, it's just, I mean, it was from the Minotaur. It was just too much for Arkangel to handle.
Yeah, I feel like they were doing very well up until some point where Rio was getting picked off non-stop. Right?
And Taku also doing a great deal for this team fight. Just doing so much and trying to assassinate the Linux as much as he can, assassinating the carry as well. He did exactly what he needed to do.
Yeah, man, apparently everyone just needs to do a great job. Kiluash, though, commend on that, fams. I mean, he was trying his very best to dive, even to the very end where they lost their lives to the turtle. If that was a turtle, the Lord. If that was a Lord steal, that would have been a different story. Maybe they could have defended even more. But because of that, because of Overclockers being very strong on the team fights as well, you're able to knock up everyone from Arkangel and secure that tower.
And we also gotta commend on how the Minotaur knocked out three or more people. It was never 2 people only. It was 3 or more.
Yes.
So it was really good